Cuando te vi bailando, me quedé maquinando, después de estar tomando, si terminamos dando. Cuando te vi bailando, me quedé maquinando, después de estar tomando, si terminamos dando.
Yo soy loco cuando lo muevo así, por encima de mí, dale ponte pa' mí, que te quiero sentir. Sabes que me muero por ti y que tú te mueres por mí, así que no hay más nada que decir.
Yo soy loco cuando lo mueve así, por encima de mí, dale ponte pa' mí, que te quiero sentir. Sabes que me muero por ti y que tú te mueres por mí, así que no hay más nada que decir.
Ay, toma bandida, lo que tú buscabas. Tú me enloqueces por la manera en que bailas. Rico se siente como tú te mueves, mamá. Quiero tenerte siempre aquí. Mamá, no te mueves así. El pulso se me acelera y me puedo morir de una y mil maneras. Síguelo haciendo así. Bailando eres la primera. Tú me enloqueces, tú me arrebatas, me desacatas.
Yo soy loco
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
1 o'clock.
Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 5. That evens it up 1-1. Shoemaker has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Back in standing. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Betts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year, an incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A pause and the 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Number 8 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Roll. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, number 13. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a shot to left field and deep. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Fisher, but he won't get there. It falls in.
So disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2. Here's Randall Grichuk, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a 375 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
Randall Grichuk.
Sale stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches. But 2 strikes, jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
First offering on its way. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Batting it, the pitcher.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Batting 9.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice sing.
A bouncer up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 bases. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Drilled on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever.
Sí,
Swing and a miss.
señor.
That retires the side, and that will do
Qué
it. Boston
lanzamiento.
strands a couple. They lead it 3. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat
Leading up
next, the
for
legacy
Toronto,
Bo Bichette.
the shortstop.
First delivery
Number
to him
11.
on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. He missed it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 8. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Popped him up. Pedroia shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 8 ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In now, Justin Smoke, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's 1-2. Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in, Brendan Richard. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
¿Qué es lo que estoy jugando?
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This is popped up. Moreland is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette's got it. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2 strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. This is hit softly to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 20.
So the base is empty here with one away. Fisher. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Devers into foul territory. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Splitter, 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Vaya. 2-0 now.
Álvaro.
2-1. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Moreland takes his lead at third with 1 away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Grichuk is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox lead. Stepping up to the plate, number 8. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Behind 0-2 now. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more. Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fisher is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Shortstop, Xander Sosa.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Brock Stewart comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Devers stands at first with one out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Justin Smoke, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Center fielder, Rendell.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. On, he pops it up. Devers in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In now, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out
Oh my God.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff. Ball 1 to start the at bat. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit back toward the mound, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Rafael Devers.
Derek Law comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Derek.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. He saws him off with that one. And a close play first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Now the relay home. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Standing in, number 8, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Devers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 13. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Sale sets. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Toronto. They're down.
No hay modo.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Xander Bogaerts.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Number 8 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that's taken for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Lanza la bola.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The batter.
The second
The
this
left
thing
fielder.
got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is lined right back up the middle. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep last time up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Now in the box, Justin Smoke. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Justin Smoke becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Sales ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still no balls and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling